open discussion about what's going on in Chicago, man. I can't jump right into it because my thoughts will be everywhere, but let me explain everything you see on the screen right here. That's my niece. She died of cancer June 22nd this year, a couple weeks ago. That's a picture of me with Screw in the background. It's a t-shirt, but that's the DJ Screw that everybody talks about, that everybody wants to be like. That's my Twitter profile image. Of course, in front of me is the picture I did for the Bone Collector Challenge. And right here is me and Cali Muscle. And last year's, not this year's, but last year's Fit Expo. That's the first time I met him. But anyways, the reason I want to tackle this situation is because it's a lot of people going on about their life that can do something that really, not really do something, but can say something that, you know what I'm saying, that would have the younger people, like, you know what I mean, like they're paying attention to us. They really don't want to see us killing each other. Instead, you know what I'm saying, we're steady putting out this, putting out the music and, not only the music, but the, small screen projects. All of them portraying, the life that we live. The reason I think I can discuss this is because I can relate to a lot of the things that's going on in Chicago.
Please subscribe.
A lot of these things that go on is like normal for the average black man, or younger black teenager, or man in general. First, let me start this off like this though. Let me tell you guys how I feel about the law enforcement. Okay, first of all, I wish that we would be smarter on how we handle situations with the police. All of this ties into with Chicago, because I'm gonna get to it. But I wish we can all understand how to handle situations with the police, understanding the fact that we're not in a good light with the law enforcement, so why give them something to mess with us about? I know we may not be doing anything. I know I know a lot of us want to discuss, hey man, why are you messing with me for nothing? But this is something that you got to understand. We're going to be messed with for nothing forever. Everybody says we want to change this and change that, but nobody's doing anything to actually change it. I hear is a lot of talking about it and wanting to do things. Now, with that being said, matter of fact, this is live right now. This is live on YouTube. But with that being said, in Chicago, man, I wish that y'all can understand that life is not Grand Theft Auto. It's not gonna be you come back, you have a life, you come back. You know what I mean? It's once you lose your parents and once you die, that's kind of like the end of your bloodline. If you were so young to die that you wasn't even able to reproduce your bloodline, I mean, like, is it that y'all don't care about that? Or is it that you're raised? I'm gonna tell you like this. From the way I see it and from the way I, came up and discovered different things in life on how to be a man. And okay, fellas, I understand the part about, you know what I mean, being around your mother, not having a man figure in the house, so you look outside of the household for that man example or that person that you feel like that's emulating a man. I understand that part. I've been through that part. But at the same time, now and today on how we got all this social media, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, even though these people are portraying the wrong things because they're showing what they shouldn't show and then they tell us that we shouldn't show bullshit. You know what I mean? But anyways, with that being said, being raised by a woman and we looking for that example on the outside, we tend to get caught up in the wrong type of life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's a whole lot of what's going on in Chicago, because a lot of those dudes are raised by youngsters. And the ones that went to jail and came out, basically they're still in a youngster type of mind. I will explain what I'm saying. When you go to jail, when you come out of jail, your mind is stuck in the same mind frame you was when you went to jail. So if you went to jail at 14 years old and you came out when you was 38, your mind is still gonna be like a 14-year-old, even though you've grown into a man. But the way you deal with life on the street is still gonna be like a 14-year-old. The way you look at shit and the way you handle shit. That's why people that go to jail in that longevity of time usually go back, because they can't handle life in the streets. With that being said, the people in Chicago are being raised by kids. So therefore, if it's a kid toting a gun and this kid see it, the trend is going to get younger and younger. And what you dudes got to understand, man, is that nobody's going to come and say, hey, y'all need to stop doing that. Or, hey, what's going on? They're not going to ask questions because they want y'all to kill off each other so they can move in all of the people that want to move back into the inner city. I just want you to put that together. They want y'all to kill each other off so they can make room for the people that want to be inside the city, the suburbs, the people from the suburbs. If you get what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to make this a type of racial, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make this a racial, because I want everybody to understand and everybody to feel where I'm coming from. I want everybody to be able to listen to what I'm saying. So I'm not going to put any colors in it. All I'm saying is, they want you all to kill yourself so they can move them other people in. The people that's able to pay for things. They want to move them into the inner city. What does that do with the remainder of y'all that can't, you know what I'm saying, that just made it through by the nick of your chin? Well, those remaining people either going to be locked up or they're going to move you out of the city. You know what I'm saying? So if you move out of the city, you're going to be limited to resources. And most likely the people that's left it's not gonna look too good for them as far as making it. So, welcome to the broadcast. It's your boy, man. We up in here talking about the Chicago, man. I wish these boys. I don't want to say they, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to criticize them. Usually I do criticize them, but I'm not gonna criticize them. I just want people to go ahead and listen to me, man. I just, you know what I'm saying. The people in Chicago, man, I just feel for them because, like I say, man, there's a lot of these kids out here that think life is a video game. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna regard anything about respect to an older person or nothing like that because they see life as a joke. And like I say, as long as the trend gets younger and younger, which is carrying on to the United States, because now everybody that feel like they gangster or whatever feel like they gotta prove their gangsterness. So, you know, a lot of people think, you know, just to prove I'm a G, I gotta shoot somebody. And that trend is going, you know what I'm saying, to all the cities in this motherfucker. Because like I was talking to a dude the other day, and he tell me that his nephew, you know what I mean, get popped. They broke his arm, jumped on him, broke his arm, shot him up and threw him in the middle of the street with his boxers on. You know what I'm saying? And the people that did it, man, you know, them people actually think that shit is cool and funny, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe that disregard. When black men understand that we're lower than animals on the totem pole, as far as laws, as far as anything, then we'll do better. You know what I mean? But until we feel like, as long as we feel like, you know, Grand Theft Auto is, you know, our life is like Grand Theft Auto, and we can just go to the hospital and get patched up. Boys gonna keep on killing each other, man, and I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got these rappers out here, these big time rappers that don't even say nothing. It ain't about them going in or out of Chicago, but at least, you know, you kind of glorifying it because you ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, shit, man, you know, I don't give a damn, you know, long as them niggas buy my record. Come on, man. I don't get that, man, and shit. And all, you know what I'm saying, as soon as Donald Trump come up in that bitch talking about, I'm gonna send this government up in there, what y'all think about that? Everybody want to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? A couple weekends after, you get 30 motherfuckers murdered, 30 people shot, 12 murdered. You come up with a 50. It was a 50 piece the other week to about 10 people murdered. I'm like, man, come on, man, y'all serious, bro? Like, killing people is that fun to y'all? Y'all like seeing people go and goddamn go buying 3-piece suits for their people and crying and all that falling out shit? Man, y'all niggas sick if y'all think that's cool, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all niggas sick if y'all thinking sending people through all that turmoil over a block that you don't own, you'll never own, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is claiming blocks. You know, I done did it. Till I done got grown and realized, man, shit, life get hard. Your ass gonna have to move. So you gonna still be representing goddamn Club Creek and your ass stay in Katy? Nah, bro, that shit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And then go back, nigga. You go back to that neighborhood talking about, you know what I mean, you ain't been there, and then you got these young niggas over there, you ain't been there in a long time, talking about you representing who used to run this whole. See what happened to you. See what happened to you, man. I'm telling you, man, I just, like I say, man, I just wish, you know what I mean, I just wish them boys to understand, man. I wish, you know, man, shout out Team Hyphy too, because You know what I'm saying? Team Hyphy, you know, stand for that old positive shit. You know, we old school niggas. You know, it's old school, new school, all that, but we stand for that positive shit for the young men. You punk ass pussy motherfuckers, y'all can still go find a hole and die because you getting in the way of this shit, man. You know what I mean? So, like I say, shout out Team Hyphy on this shit, man, because we out about positivity. But, like I say, man, if anybody coming to stream and have any questions, cool. If not, man, like I say, I'm just giving my thoughts and just giving y'all my attention in Chicago, man, because like I say, man, it's a big old road to nowhere. You know what I mean? And me as a person that understands and been in like the type of shit when we was one of the murder capitals up in this bitch, going through that, you know, it's sad to see, man, because that's what the system made for us to do. You know what I mean? It's like the system made for us to just hate each other. We the only race of motherfucking people that hate each other. It's the only race in the world, the only race that's deciphered by color, that don't work with each other. You know what I'm saying? We the only race that is decisive by color that hate each other. You understand me? Because you can go to Brazil, or you can go to goddamn Britain. You know what I mean? You can go to these places and you see a person that looks like me, but they consider themselves Britain or Dominican. They ain't saying they black. We the only motherfuckers in America that don't know where to fucking go or what the fuck to do with each other. You know what I mean? And that's the example of the shit that's going on in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? The only way we know how to treat each other is to beat up on each other and all that old shit and kill each other. Which goes back to motherfuckers always talking about, man, we was 400 years in slavery and whoop-de-whoop. And okay, now look at us now. Now the white folks ain't gotta beat us no more. We beating each other. You know what I'm saying? We beating each other, dog. I'm talking about, you know, I don't get it, man. You know, people ask me why I watch Tommy Sotomayor, because shit, man, he ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. It may be in a vulgar way that you don't like, but he has several channels where he explains shit in a way that you like, but you just probably caught the type of shit that you might not like. So, you know, like I say, and then on top of that, hey, we getting money by killing each other. He getting money just by talking about it. Let's repeat that again. We getting money by killing each other. He just getting money by talking about it. Which is worse? I don't want to kill the next man, but obviously that's what's going on. I mean, you know what I mean? Because, you know, why I'm saying kill is because we're not looking out for each other. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that we looking out for each other, so we got to be killing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I might be rambling on, but it doesn't matter, man. My heart is in the right place. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly where I'm trying to go, man, because like I say, man, I made my channel for gaming and all that other shit, but to keep it real, that shit is secondary when it comes to nigga having a voice and something and can actually have a hand in changing something. It might not be me, you know what I'm saying? But shit, somebody will get the word, or you know what I mean? Like I say, it's things that they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? The people that's in power, I'm gonna say it like this: the people that's in power are not doing with their power to do things that can change shit. It's like the rappers. I'm gonna put an example. These big time rappers that say they from the hood know what the problem is as far as if we get in trouble and come home. Nobody has, you know what I'm saying, we have a problem when we come home fitting back into society because we are, listen, when you go to jail, man, you're talked to by women, different races, anything that you encounter in society or in the regular public. These same type of faces you see telling you you ain't shit, you the scum of the earth, you know, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying, that's demeaning to a man. All of the, you know what I'm saying, there's some people, don't get me wrong, there's some guards in there that has their mind in the right place and their heart in the right place, and they give you positivity when they can. But for the most part, when you go to jail, it's going to be these same type of people you see in the mall, same type of people you see at a church, the same type of people you see at a grocery store, telling you you ain't shit, you know, spit. They damn near can spit in your face because the way they get in your face and talk to you and push you around. Me myself, you know what I'm saying, I've been smashed into a wall where my tooth came out. I had a gash in my forehead, and this is because they had a problem with me defending myself in a cell where I had to defend myself. And, you know, they had a problem with coming in there because it was after hours and we supposed to have been asleep. But how am I going to sleep when I feel like I was, you know, in danger? Okay, that's a long story short. The rappers and all that need to be funding together some type of reformery. You bonding people out, but you're not, you bonding them out to the same situation. Why not build some type of school or some type of reformery that's outside of a halfway house that helps us adjust back to regular society? You know what I'm saying? Because them throwing us out from prison to the streets, I mean, you gonna go for what you know. You gonna do what they gotta do to make sure you eat. Because when you go into a job or you go anywhere trying to do right, they close the door in your face. You know what I'm saying? And they make you feel kind of shitty. Well, a lot of people come at you with, oh, well, I know this guy and that guy, you know, and they got a job and they went to jail and everybody has a different situation. That's just like in anything. A girl might like this guy, but she don't like that guy. It's the same situation with jobs. If they look at your record and they can deal with it, they deal with it. If they don't, they don't. That's just flip of the coin. So, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, get down on themselves when they can't accomplish what other people want them to accomplish. Because they feel like this other person is not trying to do enough to change their life. When they're trying to change their life, it's just these doors keep getting slammed in their face. But, you know, like I say, man, all of this ties into why I think a lot of this shit goes on, you know, around the world, not only in Chicago, but around America. Not to say around the world, but what we're doing is influencing everybody. You know what I mean? So, you know, this shit that we doing is influencing the hoods across the seas. It's influencing the hoods across the states. It's influencing everywhere. And the influence is us dying. You know what I'm saying? It's the only outcome is us dying. That's the only outcome of this influence is us dying. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's accepted by a lot of our women and a lot of public eye shit is only the gay black man. This ain't no bash or whatever. This is just truth. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime a person does comedy and you think he's funny and whoop whoop, 9 times out of 10 he's doing a gay skit. What's up? What you talking about, man? Yeah, exactly. The media feeds the war, man. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, just like DJ Academics, the dude got on him talking about Chiraq, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But, I mean, damn, I mean, dude, he just trying to bring it to somebody's attention, even though he probably did, you know what I'm saying, he probably did some sarcasm in it, but the dude is a nerd, so be expected, you know what I mean? So, the media does anything, just like they put Donald Trump in office. The media only does what brings ratings, what brings chaos. You know what I'm saying? So they only do what makes money. You know what I mean? Hillary wasn't gonna make them enough money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is. Because when the president gets in office, he still has to sign off on what they tell him to sign off on. Everybody thinking Donald Trump's making his own damn decisions in office, dude. This dude is not making any decisions. What has he done that made a difference? Now, as far as what you think Donald Trump done got in office and changed shit. Nothing. Nothing's changed. Only thing's changed is the hostility and the shit that's going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Just like you said, the media feeds the war, and especially what's crazy is they know what to do and who to give it to, because they only give the young people a shot at success. I don't care what it is. It can be basketball, football, soccer, rapping, dancing, singing, whatever it is. They go get the youngsters first. Why? Because the youngsters will sell their self out. And let me get this clear on selling yourself out. It's not like the devil comes up from underground and he like poof with a bloody pen and says sign your name here. No, this is how the shit goes. You got you a good insurance shark, which is a person that works for the record company or the studio or whatever it is that you want to get famous for. This guy gives you a piece of paper. This piece of paper may have the names of your whole family on it. You know what I mean? So you go from there. I don't want to go too deep into that, but you got your whole family on a piece of paper. You got to fulfill the means of that contract. If you don't, you got to pay. You know what I mean? And that's selling your soul. Number 2 about selling your soul is whatever they give you, you have to do. These rappers and all these dudes are acting like they do what they want. No. That's why they wear the skinny jeans. That's why they wear all of that shit, because they have to wear that shit to fulfill that contract. Y'all thinking it's style. Let's be real. Your mama know you ain't rich. Your parents, we just say the single parent, we on the single parent shit. Your mama know if you ain't rich, damn well you not finna be wearing those skinny ass pants that look like hers. Well, I'm gonna talk about the mamas that be trying to raise men. You know what I'm talking about. Your mama ain't finna let you wear no skinny ass jeans that's tight on your ass with no damn blouses that look like it's ruffled at the motherfucking collar. But these rappers and these basketball dudes and these sports, all these dudes do it. But then when you see them in public, they wear regular shit. You gotta question that. When you see them in public, They wearing, you know, kind of slim fit or baggier jeans, and you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? But when you see them going to games and all of that, they wearing feminine shit, wearing purses and all kinds of shit. So, yeah, man, you gotta wonder why is that? Because they're getting paid. Hey, Louis Vuitton come at your manager and say, hey, manager, we're gonna get this guy $15,000 to wear this purse. Dude, come at you. Hey, you gotta make this $15,000. You gotta wear this purse. Dude, I gotta wear a purse. Yeah, man, you gotta wear the purse for 15 racks. Damn, bro, how much I spent on rent this month? You ain't paid your rent, but you had that party. You gotta pay for both of those. Damn, I gotta wear this purse. That's how the shit go. Then, so, saying that to say this. Dude wearing purse. Dude in the camera. You know, camera, we see the camera also. But us dudes that's like, that know it ain't right, like, man, look at this fool wearing these skinny jeans. But they're not directing it to us, they directing it to the kids. Because the kids are the ones that's gonna be influenced by it. Because they haven't even developed their mind. You know what I mean? And that's why they're pushing, like I said, this ain't a gay bash, but they're pushing the gay agenda to formulate these kids' mind into something instead of having this kid have a free will and they're doing what they want. They'd rather put it in the public eye everywhere, you know, rainbows, all on the newscast, all on YouTube, all on Google. They do that because they want to push the agenda of that instead of having free choice. You know what I mean? And then you want to look at the liberals. They want to push their agenda, but then say you should have free choice. You know what I mean? And that doesn't match. If you're brainwashing me with one thing, and then say you're cool, you know, you have free choice. That's not the right thing to do, man. And like I say, it's a whole bunch. I know I'm going everywhere with this shit, but you know, it's just like I got so much to say, man, that I can't. You know, I can say this Chicago thing, but I'm so far gone with all this shit going on that I gotta speak on everything that comes to my mind. Also, an original username. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man. New projector. What the fuck? Hey, man, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing shit as I go. Just fucking with shit. But yeah, man. If you got any questions again, holler at your boy. Make sure you hit that sub button. You know. Just support your boy, man. You know, I ain't in this bitch. What the fuck? What this is? What I did? I heard something. Let me see if I can. You see something?
Subscribe.
Ah, nah, that ain't did shit. But anyways, man. Let's see what I got. What I got in there, man. What I got in here, man. How I made this shit? Man, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. Man, get the fuck out. Man, how I hide this shit? What the hell is this? You don't get your motherfucker. Yeah, man, but anyway. Your boy been through a lot of shit, man, and I just hate for what I've been through, man. I hate for people to go through this shit, man. I just, you know, niggas in Chicago, people in Chicago, you know what I mean? If a motherfucker don't care, man, I do, man. You know what I'm saying? At least I care, bro. For real, man. If y'all thinking nobody give a damn about y'all, man, I do, man. For real, because it don't make no sense on how, people just think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, cool for y'all to keep doing that shit, man. I just... Yeah, I just want to give my opinion on shit, man. Cause if nobody want to give y'all positive words, I will, bro. Like I say, man, I just, whatever it is, man. If y'all know somebody that knows somebody that want to talk, I'm open. I'm open for discussion. I'm open to talk to any one of them little dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem. Hey, I put time aside, man. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody talked to me about shit, and I had to learn the hard way. But I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? I got out of it, man. And not saying I'm through dealing with the streets. The streets are always there. You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid of it. But, I know it just comes a time and a place where you have to separate yourself from the streets, especially if you're trying to do something. Oh yeah, let me touch on that, man. These dudes, man, let me tell you something, man. And I'm, man, if you in school right now, man, I mean elementary, middle school, high school, and you're doing good, but you got your foot in the streets just because you want to be cool, man, listen, get out of the streets, bro. Leave it alone, bro, because everybody's saying, don't get that image about if you're smart, you're not cool. Don't stop. Y'all need to stop that. You need to let these people that want to learn and want to do something with their life, let them do it, man. Y'all bad apples, man. If y'all want to go out and kill each other, man, go ahead, man. But man, if you want to do something with yourself, and you just feel uncomfortable because the people around you making you feel like you're not cool, man, do something with yourself, man. If you want to be the first person to raise your hand in school, or you want to be the first person to answer a question, you want to be the first motherfucker to get the highest grade on something, man, go ahead, man, because, man, listen, it's only time to do better, man. Fuck being cool. Fuck a motherfucker telling you you ain't cool. Fuck a bitch that telling you you gotta look a certain way, or wear a certain type of weave to be accepted in they clique. Wear certain type of clothes. I'm talking females and males, man. Man, y'all need to stop that shit, man, and let people, enlighten their life, grow in their life, be somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too much negativity going into, if you're smart, you're not cool. Man, to me right now, the coolest person in the world, the most attractive female in the world right now is a smart individual and a motherfucker with common sense. 90% of us out here, man, talking, living life, man, motherfuckers ain't even got common sense, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for real. You think I'm playing? You think I'm tripping? You can go. I might do a video like that, man. But you can go up to the average person and ask them an average question, and they won't even know the average answer. And then they wonder why these other races out here laughing at us, man. You know what I'm saying? And we coming in last place, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming in last place. I'm only talking to the single parent people. See, this is the thing about it. See, if the single parent people is the people that I'm trying to reach, because I know these dudes that got daddies and fathers at home, y'all good. I ain't worried about y'all. Y'all straight. But these dudes with single parents, man, I need to reach y'all, man. Y'all females, even y'all thinking just because a female with her mama, she good. She actually not, because 9 times out of 10, if her mama was a hoe, she gonna be a hoe. If a girl has a daddy at home, she's respectful, she has manners, and she knows how to handle situations. You know what I mean? And you can tell the difference, bro. You can tell the difference. That's why I had to take my glass, because I want y'all to feel what I'm saying right now, my nigga. If the girl had a daddy at home, or the dude is more respectful, more decisive, better decision making, and a common sense factor that nobody has, that just has that street mentality, or wasn't able to rise above it. But anyways, man, I'm new to this vlogging, talking, whatever this shit is. I ain't new to plexing. I'll tell you fuck you in a minute, but as far as on a positive note, man, I'm new to this. So y'all help me out. You know what I mean? Like I say, I keep telling people how to do shit when I can be doing it myself. Because I told a friend the other day how he can start a vlogging channel and this and that. And all I do is play the game, which I feel like I should be doing this too. You know what I mean? Because I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? And I do have a story to tell, but I ain't trying to get famous on no hardships. And I could try, bro, but the shit I've been through, man, I don't feel like an average person. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do have my mother, that's probably the only person in the world that I can actually probably trust as far as having my back. But as far as telling anyone anything, bro, I can't even tell nobody nothing, because they use it against me. Because, you know what I'm saying, it seems like everybody that I encounter wants me to be lower than them. But anyway, that's another story for another day. I really don't, I don't get into my life like that. But, like I say, man, all these single parent victims, because we victims of the system. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, the system has been put in place from the early, really the late 70s, after 76, until the 80s. The systematic process of this single parenthood was put in place. That's why crack was put out here, to develop that, because they knew what that would do to a household. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a victim. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that shit, but I'm a victim. And anybody that feels like they're a victim, man, if you need to reach out to me, holler at me, man. It's e5-71378@gmail.com. You can put that shit in private. You can reach me on Instagram, on Instagram DM. And the Instagram is @Dee Fyve, which is DEEFYVE. Just like my YouTube name, Dee Fyve. That's my Instagram. Also my Facebook Dee Fyve. Whatever Twitter is @Dee5713. Like that right there. Right there, this one right here, PS4. That's @Dee5713 with an underscore on Twitter. So yeah, man, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm trying this out. I'm only trying it out because I really want to change. I'm not saying it will change. I'm not saying anything will change after this. But you know what I'm saying? And I stay in my own city, which has its own problems. But to beat a problem, you gotta go to the heart of it. And I feel like the heart of it right now is Chicago, because everybody wants to, beat them in the murder game, or now be on top of them in the murder. You know what I'm saying? In the murder game, which in returns kills all of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good feeling, man. To just sit back and say nothing. I don't worry about no Donald Trump in the office. I'm not worried. All of that shit is distractions, because there's nothing really changed on the streets. It's just getting worse. You know what I mean? Everything is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got shit to do with who we put in office. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how long I've been talking, man. It don't matter. I appreciate those that came by. And if you didn't, it's all good. But, your boy in here, man, Dee Fyve. Hit that sub button. Leave a like. Please subscribe. And, we gonna do this shit again, man. Next time I'll have it more together, because, I'm like I say, I'm just trying this out. And, everything I do, I hope success comes out of it. You know what I mean? That's all I want, man. That's all I want in my life before I die is success, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want in my life, is to be successful. And whatever go on or whatever I do, I just want to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And I say that next time I do this again, we'll have it more together. Shout out to all the people that subscribed within the last month, 2 months, 3 months, within the last year. A year ago I was at 40, now I'm at 299. It's a small step to a giant, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, we gonna keep pushing. I'm not complaining at all, man. I do what it do. And with that, man, appreciate y'all coming, man. Support your boy. Make sure y'all stay positive. I ain't always positive because I cuss you out on the game, but it's all for the game. And when the game cuts off, or if I talk to you after the game's over, it's back to cool shit. I'm just a competitor. So, you know what I'm saying? Gaming videos coming soon. Vlogs coming soon. And we out, man.